Hello everyone, this is Rob here at RP Games. I just wanted to welcome everybody who's here at the channel. I appreciate you being here. I just got started, so let me finish my publishing and we'll get rolling in a second. Actually very good day here in Las Vegas. For those of you who don't know, I am in Las Vegas. It's a beautiful area and it's treating me well. I hope everybody is having a great day today. I myself cannot complain at all. We are published, so let me close that out. Shift this over where it belongs so I can read the chat. I appreciate y'all very much. And we are ready to start rolling. I hope everybody is having an excellent evening. I know some of you are tuning in after the fact. I hope you're having a great morning or afternoon as well. There's Hawk. I love my buddies. Well, Hawk, I've managed to figure out Discord a little bit. I'll talk to you about it offline. Yeah. I will teach you a trick or two with Discord, and I'm no expert, but I've got it working. Okay, Nick has to be my companion right now because I can command him. Let's take a look at what our quests currently are. Shadow of Steel. Listen to AF 95. I have not yet introduced myself to the Brotherhood. Okay. Shaun is in the hands of the Institute. I need to find this place and rescue my son. In order to do that, I'm going to need to talk to Piper. Okay. I am already working with the Brotherhood because I joined with Dance at the police station. In order to do what I'm trying to do with this playthrough, I cannot do Tradecraft just yet. That's a mod quest. I'll do that after I've had an opportunity to do a few other quests. Somerville Place is an issue. I haven't been anywhere near there yet, so I found the Gilded Grasshopper while I was exploring the city. Not ready to do that yet. That's part of quartermastery Help defend Grey Garden. That I can do. Grey Garden has aligned themselves with us. We can go help them defend themselves. Yes, it's the service rifle quest line, Hawk. There are 6 custom service rifles along with the others in the it adds the service rifle to the leveled list so raiders can have them.
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal.
It did say help defend Grey Garden, but there's nothing happening here. Hey, Beezer, welcome aboard. Happy to have you with us. So yeah, when we look at my quests, this one, loot pick and 6 smoking barrels, that's 6 custom service rifle mods. Until I find the postman's body, those aren't in the game, but I've actually already been to a couple of places that might house those. But I'm wondering why it says help defend Grey Garden. I'm here at Grey Garden. There's no raiders here at Grey Garden. By the way, if y'all want to build on the overpass at Grey Garden the same way that you do at Finch Farm, you can just walk right up here. It doesn't, unlike Finch Farm, you can just walk right up to where the overpass build zone is. In this area, you're still in the build zone. You will need to create a staircase. Between this level and the top level. But it's a lot easier to get up here than Finch Farm, where you have to either build the staircase or have access to a jetpack. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait, which there's no chairs here yet, so I'm going to have to build a chair. And I'll have to push the correct button. I keep forgetting I specifically avoided USO in this one. There we go. The simplest chair in the bunch. No, defend is always something is coming to fight them. The quest you're talking about is set up defenses for. And yes, that's a pain in the neck quest, because you get there and nobody's attacking, but once you set up the defenses, Relentless fools you. I'm going to take it because I have the ability to move mods. There we go. Got that taken care of. Push the right button, Jackson. Okay, none of this is necessary. So now we're going to Shadow of Steel. We're going to introduce ourselves to the Brotherhood officially, which luckily is right over here in Cambridge. I just don't remember if it's on this side. It is on this side of the river. That's why having the AWKCR, where you can remove a legendary effect and add it to a different weapon, is valuable. True, how's it going, my friend?
Let's hope they don't mistake us for ghouls.
I'm fine. You might be fucked, Nick. Yeah, the furious rolling pin. I once found the a plasma infused machete. I was like, give me a break.
And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here,
Plasma
Elder
infused
Max is
machete.
here. And that means we're going to war.
That was actually the reason I downloaded the AWKCR, so that I was able to move special effects. Well, I'm happy to have you here, True.
You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic?
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes.
I love how the Brotherhood
We're going to war.
ignores
I
Nick.
can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
We're going for a ride. I like going for rides. You know who else likes going for rides? Lieutenant
Hesitating
Ripley.
to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Currently, I'm Commonwealth scum to you. And yeah, hesitating to pull a trigger on me is definitely fatal. If you're red, you're screwed. Well, Odd, I will not tell True that you're stalking him. Your secret is safe with me. Nick, get in the vertibird. Nick, get in the vertibird. Nick?
Flying around in a 200-year-old aircraft? What could go wrong?
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
What if I spot something neutral?
Identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Okay. Thanks for specifying that, because I was almost going to shoot at something neutral.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me. How
It doesn't
drastically
really look that different from up here.
changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior.
I mean,
which means
we're
that no
literally
matter
not
what type of
even
weapons they'll have in their arsenal.
as high
Hopefully,
as
our air superiority and tactical
the
know-how
Constitution
is
right now.
Now all we have to do is
And I've been up there.
and I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
You're betting that, huh? Somebody's shooting at us, and they're not on my side of the...
I wish every
Vertibird.
soldier believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child.
Oh, wait.
will love
That guy might have been
mortal
the
danger
guy shooting
to
at us.
prevail. It's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Oh, good for you. You blood spiller, you.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
By the way, I fired the gun because you guys seem to like it when the gun gets fired. Odd, you know me. I will keep any secret you give me after repeating it back to you over the stream. Have you thought about doing a camp based on that high-rise right near Ticonderoga that we flew by that we got shot at from? That's an idea. You have to go up on one building and then the cable car across to the other building. I don't know if that cable car exists in 76 for you to build with.
Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes.
By the way,
I hope you're ready.
yeah, this is a design flaw.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Ellie can fucking blow me.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful...
Could you at least get near the person you're talking to before you start a
Yes.
conversation?
I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir.
You're to remain on the Prydwen
Ad Victorian.
until your initiate tells you to do something.
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize
you have a
our
specific
mission,
goal.
no matter how valuable they think they are.
Tell me about your
Understood?
specific goal.
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew.
I
Now,
did
dispense
see
with
it.
the
I
questions.
haven't gone and looked
Time
at
to
the
get
video
to work.
yet, True.
Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the
I was
command deck
dis-
for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word.
Disposed with
If you
political
have any
videos
questions,
this
ask me
morning.
now.
But I am going
Otherwise,
to
you are
look at it
dismissed.
after his stream tonight.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity...
He's
his
about
vision,
20 years old.
we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an
So-
inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
He took over the Brotherhood
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately.
at 10.
Dismissed, Initiate.
No machine should have free will.
Why? You jealous you had to turn yours in?
I love bringing Nick to the Prydwen.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Well, let's go to the command deck. That's what my mistake was. I have a work in progress for it, but
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by
Haven't been
rapidly
able to
facilitating
finish
our
it.
arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it
Here, I'll
infects the
stand
surface.
between you two
They
in
are
the back.
experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon
200
that transcends
years
the destructive nature of the atom
is
bomb.
not
They call their creation
recent
the
history.
Sith, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their Siths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly,
You're screwed, Nick.
and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Boy, they don't even sound all that enthusiastic.
Long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Do you?
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. to start making a
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
difference.
For the
And
planet?
from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected...
I don't even feel like
couldn't
you
get a
are
better
taking
reputation.
responsibility for the
Therefore,
planet. You're barely
from this
taking
moment
responsibility for anything
I'm
outside
granting
this
you the
blimp.
rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Nick, you're still safe. He hasn't noticed.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Green across the board.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
More power to you.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you
I still
appreciate
want to
how
know
much of a
why
difference
my nose
taking green
disappears
moves
on
forward
stream,
quickly.
but not on game.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
I am not replacing Nick with you,
I'm pleased we were assigned
Mr.
to
Boy
the same
Scout.
end.
Try it now.
I think we can learn
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
So,
I can't
you're the new
fix it.
recruit I heard about.
You're the one who decided to kick your way through a
Not what
hideout.
I was expecting.
Got it.
You and your withered arms and non-existent legs, I
Thanks,
am
brother.
not
I owe you.
concerned with what you're
I can
expecting.
handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with.
No, I can
My
see
name's
it
Amy,
on the
and this lovely little
YouTube
brisket
screen,
is where you'll usually find
but
me.
on my game
If your power
screen,
armor's too tight in the crotch,
nobody
or things
is
about to crash into the ground,
losing their
or
nose.
on haywire, you come see me.
It's probably got to do...
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
with the
You're gonna have to take
streaming
a number.
software.
There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without
Next
5 or
week I'm
6
going
minutes
to
breaking
try
down.
giving it
And since I'm stuck in this
over
rig,
to
I'm
my
not quite as spry
alternate
as I used
streaming
to be.
software
The work
and see
has
if
to
it
pile
has
up.
the same problem.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay, so Bay 3, that's my power armor.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
That's Bay 2, so Bay 3 is
When it
this
comes
one
to
over
keeping
here.
the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Let's take a look at her.
Run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take
It's
your time.
not damaged in
Victor.
any way.
Sorry, brother.
There's my T-60 suit then.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Is it?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Not here to chat, Sar. I just need to know who you are.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the Stowage Depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in.
No, you're Sardeliac.
Keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
No, thanks.
Caps on the side, huh? Doesn't sound like official military business to me.
Well, it is, and it isn't. It's complicated. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me.
Nope, not gonna do
After you're
it.
done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Sure thing. All right. Now, I've seen a video where somebody shoots that container, knocks it over,
Remember,
and then
come
blows
find
it
me
up.
when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
And the explosion makes that XO1 helmet come over here. So I'm going to give that a try. Nope, didn't work. But they don't give a shit about the fact that I just blew up a container in that room.
Won't be able to pick this.
Can't pick that lock.
Come back when you're done introducing yourself.
Can't jump through the window. There, I've got that. Nick dislikes it when I steal something from assholes.
That Salisbury steak is mine.
That's got a fusion core in it already, so I don't have to worry about that.
Don't worry.
Let's go meet...
You'll get used to sleeping comfortably underneath massive containers of highly flammable gas.
No, I won't, because I'm not going to be sleeping here.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Yeah, he says he looks almost like him. Okay. I'll buy it.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
I look almost like my character, except for I'm a lot older now.
Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
I think Sar's a little older than Tegan.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation.
Yeah, I'll take the XO1 helmet out of there eventually.
The personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical...
Did you notice that
documentation are you
all
looking
four of
Brotherhood
those
is primarily interested
answers
in
were
collecting
basically
information that might
yes?
assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight.
I'm not,
As you patrol the
but
Commonwealth,
because I have
keep
no
your eyes open
choice
for
but to
blueprints,
accept this
memos,
quest.
Manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled.
I have no
In any
interest in
event,
it.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
If I could get out of
Glad
talking to
finally
you at
stopped
all.
by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions.
Lieutenant, give it a
and
rest.
Answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Yes. Yes, I
My
was.
father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
I know I am.
Sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
The LT is a staple of the stream.
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to
Even when
prevent you
she's
from
free to
doing
roam the
your
house, she
duties.
prefers to stay in my office,
You
so
ever
she
need
will be
medical
part of the
assistance,
stream all the
you
time.
let me know.
All right, that's downstairs. I still need to go see my bed. I have no idea how to navigate this fucking blimp.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Do they? Synth with plastic face, come here. Creep this motherfucker out. Okay, this is not the level that our beds are on. Must be up. I'm not talking to you.
There.
No, I'm not.
That should hold.
You're
Thank
gonna
you,
get.
sister.
You're getting me a radiant quest.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood.
I really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, fusion core, fusion cells,
Okay, sure.
all the ammo in the universe.
Anything I can lug for you?
Yes,
What's the...
you're gonna carry whatever I can't. Carry that. That. Okay, my missus is home from her appointment, so I am going to run out and say hello to her, find out what's going on. I will be right back. I will see you in 3 to 5 minutes. I am back.
Plan.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be trading with me. Take that, take that. Don't shoot that at me. Take that. Take that. I'm not wearing it, so it must not be something I need. What am I wearing? Not much. Combat armor. I need to switch these out with my light synth stuff, because synth stuff is actually tougher. This is 1111. This is 710. I can make it stronger. Until I make it stronger, you carry the synth stuff. Carry the heavy stuff out of here. And now anything heavy in here. Oh, you can't carry that. Okay. Well, my weight's down.
Done for you?
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one with the death claw.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
There we go, got all that stuff.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Thanks. Elder Maxon wants to tell me to go kill a bunch of super mutants. Jaguar! Welcome aboard, my friend.
Run into any sense? Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
That?
I'll split the difference.
There? Do you want to do it?
No. I think we've almost got it.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's
Oh,
get
really?
right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that
You do know you
moves, and
can't
secure that
actually
stockpile.
smell them from here,
Understood?
right?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than Sentinels. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science.
You
As members of the Brotherhood,
are really a
it's our
Nazi.
sworn duty to exterminate these abominations.
You're equating anybody you don't like
Can I count on you to get the job done?
with your enemy.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
That should have been the answer to my
Nuclear
previous
weapons?
question.
Not gonna be able to sleep at night knowing that.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
All right. Grab your heart. And you see, that's the vertibird they want me to get in. Right there. To go down there. That's not going to happen. Because if I get in any vertibird and I screw up which one I get in, I'm toast. I hate the fact this is 2 loading screens. I keep forgetting it's 2 loading screens, but I hate that it's 2 loading screens to get inside the Pridwin. Whoops, that's not the sprint button. That one is. Take that. Put the less than full fusion core in. get my country bumpkin ass in here. We're ready to rock, Nick.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
You're old-fashioned, asshole. Anytime you don't have to put soldiers in harm's way to accomplish your mission, do it that way. 2 freaking loading screens to get out of the blimp. I'm glad you could make it in real time, Jet.
Hard to get the situation guns blazing.
I've already been there, but not going back there right now. What I need to do is go to Diamond City. Because we're done with the Brotherhood of Steel at this point. I could have done the leap of faith, you know, and ironically, it gives me that tingling in my stomach.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
He lives here, you fucking retard. No, I didn't want to get in.
See that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
Tell us apart.
Take that so that you can't get in there by accident. Every time I take that step off the Pridwin, I get that sensation in my belly.
Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
Piper looks so much better dressed this way.
Here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Shaun.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Shaun.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access, in and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
Yeah, if only.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know...
if this had gone as planned, I was shooting him in the face with a nuke.
Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I don't know, Nick. That seems a little out there.
You're talking to a synth. I am a little out there. Just stay with me on this. Let's see, I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
No, I'm gonna take Piper because she's hot and you're a synth.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Nick, you just made a promise you can't fucking keep. You know how I know that? I've played this game before.
Selling papers is busy work, mister.
Well, just so happens I don't need to buy your paper. What do you think of that? Good neighbor. Is that it? It is. When in doubt, travel with a hot chick.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
She clearly forgot what we're here for.
How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of
that's
good
right.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, because you and that little submachine gun gonna do wonders against their fucking power armor, you goddamn bonehead. Three suits of power armor dropped into the central good neighbor will wipe out the entire community.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you
Wait a
had
minute.
forgotten
May have walked out of the den, Irma.
You're not
but
Deacon.
Never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Thanks, Irma.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
When have we ever made a social call?
Hell yeah. Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen,
Somebody
Institute
actually
technology
wrote the
has a single
lines,
architecture.
"This isn't a brain," as a line of dialogue.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue.
Colonel,
Injecting some
welcome
kind of compound
aboard.
to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with
All right.
listing the risks.
When she says there could be long-term side effects, I feel like that's part of dropped content that they didn't have time for.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
It crops up again after we do the memory
If I start cackling
thing.
like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
They had the opportunity to do so much with that.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I
Doom was once my favorite game, but
The mnemonic
I've
impressions
long
are
since
encoded.
moved forward
It
from
appears
there.
The Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories.
Well, I'm pretty sure the back of my head is a parallel port, so let's do it.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Just the fact that he gets in a memory lounger to do this means so much development. I want to build one of these memory loungers. Even if it's just a place for me to watch TV.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the
Doom,
transplant.
doom, doom.
It's
Gotcha,
degenerated,
Colonel.
but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Theoretically, based on what we know about the brain currently, the strongest memories that they could find would be the things he was thinking about as we killed him.
The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
There you go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So while I was busy killing him, he was thinking about being a kid.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another
He was thinking about being a
intact memory
parent.
close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
This baby looks more realistic than Shaun did at the beginning.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Maybe it's because that baby actually moves instead of looking like a Cabbage Patch doll.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
No, it's gonna end when I got off the
You thought you
neuron.
could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
I've thought about that. A gaming chamber where you can load yourself in and your screen is in front of you so you get full immersion, and maybe it gives the vibrations like the DualShock controllers.
Mind if we sit down?
Oh, look, Kellogg with hair.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Clearly one of his favorite memories because he had hair. Then he became mean
I'm glad you decided to meet me.
and scarred
So,
and
the
hairless.
Institute. I wanted to see for myself. If you
So his
really
favorite
existed.
memory after the hair
We do, as you can see.
was when he killed a bunch of synths.
It's getting warmer.
It's kind of
One
telling,
us has
isn't it?
got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
We're running out of brain.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
I was here for this.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
What?
computers
She
are still
trying to
working.
get our
That's
attention.
good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all just
There's me. I actually did that
Six.
if you,
down the hall
during
near
the
the
beginning. I knocked on the door. There's the missus. And Shaun, still looking very frozen except for she just blinked.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Now, watch the body language of this scientist. I'm here to take the baby.
Are we okay?
Almost.
The Cabbage Patch Kid of a baby.
Come here. Come here, baby. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Shaun.
And she gets shot in the right shoulder.
Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence.
But the reason I told you to watch her body language, she actually puts her foot on that little foot thing
I'm almost finished, Kellogg.
to pull the
Just
baby
to
away. It's
confirm.
very impressive.
All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
There is a mod that puts Lion's daughter in the game. Now, we have to wait until this memory plays out before the TV turns on, which is our actual way out of here. Beezer, I'm a little confused by that too, especially because in the scene at the beginning of the game, it does not eject the casing.
One of these days you're gonna get your
But
head
it
blown.
does during the memory.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
Kellogg just
He's
stepped
gone
up to
rogue.
him like he was about to
Name's
kiss him.
Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this.
It's an armpit
Capture
file.
and return or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Mark, welcome aboard, my friend. And how are you this evening, not my nephew?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
We go to Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
But he's desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield.
Against the mechanical
To throw them off
pursuers
and be at an
who they
advantage.
could send after
If
him.
Virgil found a way to survive there, you
Who
have
don't
to do the
care,
same. If you're going to
even if the radiation can shut them down.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
So yeah, little memory lounger like this with a keyboard tray that can slide out in front of you. PC back here to run everything. That would be a nice setup for a little gaming PC. Little DualShock controller, motors in the seat. Okay, Mark. And that's how Ford acquired Lincoln, isn't it?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute, that wasn't sarcastic.
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
Guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know.
That
for
wasn't
sure.
sarcastic either.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Who's going in the glowing sea with me, Piper or Nick? Neither of them actually suffers radiation damage. Piper is nicer to look at. But she already likes me.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Go publish your newspaper, babe. I'll talk to you later, Pipes. I hate it when she leaves, but I sure like to watch her go. Oh, I'm terrible, aren't I? Nick. All you did was change where you were sitting. Come on, buddy.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth.
I've actually already got pipes to the maximum affinity, so... No, I'm not using CBBE. I just put her in the Tough Traveler outfit, which I am wearing a variation of, which, because I got blown up an awful lot on my way through the game, I have a robotic leg. Thanks to Mr. Sturgis, who knew what he was doing. Glowing sea, eh? Let's go to the Pridwin and pick up that T-60 suit. Because bring Nick back to the Pridwin is just hilarious. And from the Pridwin, before we go to the Glowing Sea, I'm going to go tell Brandis that he needs to come back to the Brotherhood. Hey, hi. See, I don't use CBBE. I think the bodies are fine. It's a video game. I'm happy with the proportions they give them. I would like a little more realism in some of the facial features, but I don't want the game to get into the uncanny valley where it's so real it looks fake because it's not real. Oh, pardon me, you're eating noodles.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capital Wasteland.
Oh, the Capital Wasteland's bad, huh? Oh, I left... I forgot I took the power armor with me and left it outside the newspaper. Duh! I have no objection to the CBBE mod, but I don't use it. Plenty of channels I've watched use it, and I have no objection to it. But I don't use it, and I think the body proportions are fine, especially people living in a wasteland. I would like some more realism in the face and the eyes, but it's not hard to push that realism into the uncanny valley.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. That'll be Diamond City's motto.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. Nikki's good people. Ah, you know what I mean.
No, please, tell me what you mean. So let's go find Paladin Brandis.
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
He should still be up in this bunker. See if I can convince him through high charisma to go back to the Brotherhood. And then later on I can talk to him on the Prydwen and get his special gun. Put on some nice clothes. I don't have a pair of glasses that do charisma with me, because I'm an idiot and I took them off and put them in a box somewhere. I've already talked to him once.
You still here?
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things. Head to the airport. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Now, ironically, if I kill him, I can have that black officer's uniform. And that's the only way to get it in the default game. Oh yeah, I should save, shouldn't I? Thanks, Hawk. And Beezer. And Colonel Doom. It's time to go to the glowing sea. How close to the glowing sea have I gotten? Fine, Vert. That's just a generic marker for glowing sea. That's Somerville Place. But I've been as far south as Fort Hagen. We can travel there now. I'm kind of heavily modded in my opinion. A lot of people have a lot more mods than I use. I'm using roughly 50 mods, give or take. My goal was to be at 50. I think I was a little bit heavy on the mods when I finished. But I wanted, like, the Tough Traveler outfit, the... What am I still tracking? Glowing Sea. Okay, so it's trying to take me to the edge of the Glowing Sea, relatively close to Somerville Place. That's all well and good, but this is the direct route. Can you handle one, Nick? Just one? Just one, Nick? You couldn't handle just one? You see what we're doing? We're hugging the map border as we go through. And I want to get at least to Virgil before I give up for the night. Yeah, Nick's not much of a fire team. I admit that. But here.
Yo, psst.
I can give him an upgrade in combat. That's 18, that's 17, that's 61. He's not going to fire any faster. So if I tell him to equip that and give him a fusion cell.
I'm listening.
I have the mod loaded that does unlimited ammo for companions. By default, they have unlimited ammo for their default weapon. My opinion is that's not good enough.
Not that it's an option.
I think for the most part we just hug this going south. I was detected, but I don't have a bad guy showing up on the screen. I'm assuming that means I was detected by something like a deer. I know there's some insects near here. Oh, look, there's a deathclaw.
Psst.
I'm all ears.
Get him.
Now you got a problem.
You gonna yell in my face, motherfucker? Why am I not shooting? Wait a second. For some reason, it wouldn't reload my rifle. Because I'm out of fucking ammo for it. Oh, I guess that's the answer to that. It's what happens when you're not paying attention to your ammo. Thanks, True. I see your chat right after I discovered for myself what I had fucked up.
I don't think we're alone.
Nick doesn't think we're alone. I don't want to watch myself. I want him near the car when it explodes. I want the belly to go to 95. There we go. Wait, where does second Deathclaw come from? Alright. Something seriously has gone wrong here. Nick, kill the behemoth. Nick. What do I have? Stop chasing me, behemoth! I just used up a whole fusion core because of you. What the? Where did you all come from? Yeah, I did stim up. But where did the extra damn Deathclaw come from? Good Lord. Where am I? This was pre-fast travel. Alright. Step 1. Go to Sanctuary. And make some ammo. Oh my gosh. Hi, dog meat. Could have sworn I could make ammo. I can't make ammo. I need to buy ammo. Carla's not here. Let's go see if what's her name at the Drumlin Diner has ammo. Colonel, I'm glad you have enough ammo. I, however, do not.
I'm gonna be sick.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Good.
Let's see what you got.
A little bit of everything.
I'll take all 17 of those. In exchange, I'm going to take all your caps. Sound like a good deal to you? 'Cause it sounds like a good deal to me. Now we're going to Diamond City, to Arturo. We're going to take all his ammo. The One Zombie Gainer, welcome aboard. And yes, I will Fallout stream every Wednesday evening. Well, Wednesday evening, United States Pacific time. Right now we're doing a playthrough trying to get through with...
Yes.
Give me one. For 38 caps? No, you're good. I ain't paying 38 caps for a noodle cup. Every Wednesday evening, U.S. Pacific time, I will do Fallout 4. Current playthrough is the try to get every one of the quote-unquote good factions to survive.
No funny business.
Now, don't be shy. You're never too old to own a swatter.
I don't want a swatter.
Let's see what you got.
I want ammo.
Baseball history. Right here.
And if you got the ammo I want, I'm gonna buy it from you. I know Arturo's got it.
Hey.
It's the new guy. That's you, right?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Alright, you got 68 rounds. I'll take them all. I like 5.56 rounds. Take all those. So far I need... I still owe you 463? What else can I sell you? I like my service rifle. Carbine is same damage, right? Yeah. And the carbine should be lighter. It is. So you get the service rifle, the short double-barreled. What else can I give you that's going to suck up some of your caps? Oh, you like the scar boxes, huh? Unfortunately, that becomes fiber, so no. Wonder glue, no, I need that stuff. Targeting cards you can have. Yeah, I can afford that one. Still got about 200. $238. Took all his caps and all his ammo.
God, even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel?
Yeah, saw the blimp thing. Thank you.
I can barely tell us apart.
Wait a minute. I just bought a whole lot of ammo from him. I bought the wrong fucking ammo from him.
Don't let down the home team.
I forgot.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight.
Yeah, shut up.
I'll take a look, sure.
Self-defense at its best.
I bought the wrong goddamn ammo from you. Give me that. Take that. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any better. Bought the wrong damn ammo and I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, True, you gotta check out Ranger Dave. He's got some excellent mods, did some excellent builds.
Vic? Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen.
Yeah, I forgot that I went and upgraded to 50 cal
There's still a human being under.
because initially I was like, well, you know, I didn't have any 50 cal, so why upgrade? And for some reason I was thinking I couldn't build the suppressor anyway, so it made sense. Then I remembered that the suppressor does not matter whether it's 308 or 50, so I upgraded to 50 without thinking about the fact that I didn't have the ammo for it. I feel like a fool that I just bought a bunch of ammo I didn't need, though. Yeah, Evil Viking became Ranger Dave. And let me tell you something. Great stuff. You hear that? That's the sound of protection. They're on my side. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my grandson is being gangster out there at the dinner table. He's bouncing his chair. He's 2 years old. And he's rocking the high chair back and forth and making the feet clatter on the ground.
Something out.
Probably didn't need a 50 to kill a couple of dogs, but Oxhorn does great at lore. I couldn't stand any of his play walkthroughs or his opinion pieces. But regurgitating lore, he's great at finding the lore and putting it all in chronological order. And I could care less about him as a person. He does what he does. You know what I mean? But I've heard a lot of negative about him. I've heard a lot of positive about him. This guy just took 2 50s to the head. Three 50s to the head. Four.
That was him, the The stranger. He was right here. Where'd he go?
Shut up, Nick. Do you think I care about the mysterious stranger? Yep, when Ranger Dave was still Evil Viking, that's when I discovered his channel. He changed to Ranger Dave. Love his stuff. Absolutely love his stuff. I am not that heavy of a builder. Okay, there's a Deathclaw up there. There's one down there. Now I know what I did. I dragged a behemoth to a fucking Deathclaw. Turn towards me. Now switch to something that I can put a lot of fire into you with. Where's the Ghoul Slayer submachine gun? That's a lot better. There's second Deathclaw around here. Over there. And somewhere in this mix there's a behemoth that I pulled in.
Will you be extinct?
That did nothing. Could you tell me what I'm focusing on? Nick, do something.
Not that it's an option. Suppose someone should make use of it.
They're dead. He's watching me get... Yeah, Hawk. He's watching me get my ass kicked. Exactly. Be much happier if Nick was doing something that actually prevented that. Trying to get into the glowing sea after all. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention, and I like getting those out when there's 1% left, because when you want to go to Vault 81, they want 3 fusion cores. Give them 3 that are at 1%.
The detective's life isn't an easy, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
What's that?
Look who it is.
I don't want the unhurt one. I want the hurt one. Mark, actually not long before the Scorpions. See? Not far before the Scorpions. I'm not even in the glowing sea yet, and I've already used, what, 18 rounds of 50 cal? Here, let's switch to the submachine gun in case I need to rattle off some ammo real quick. Alright, we've made it to the glowing sea. Jet, I'm trying to work up one of my own, but I want it to be both something that I want to do something that I think is challenging, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. You know what I mean? Got our structure over here already. Let them fuck with each other. Nick, you just leave them alone. Nick, leave them alone. Every one of those motherfuckers can burrow. You don't listen, do you, Nick? Come inside, Nick. Mark, I highly recommend that you do Easy's build challenge. I highly recommend you do G4's build challenge. And with both of those mentioned, I also highly recommend that you post them on my Discord. There's a category for each.
ago. We're already running out of food. This place was not as well stocked as they claimed. Goddamn budget cuts. If anyone is listening to this, my name is Jeff Bazetsky. Tell my wife, Wilma, that I love her. Goodbye.
Wilma, he loves you. Goodbye.
Mountain for taste.
Fuck you, Nick. You don't have to scavenge for shit.
Well, could have fooled me.
I know there's 3 of them. There's the other one. Out of the way, Nick. Cigarettes, score. VG, welcome aboard. I hope you had an awesome Horizon stream. What I had seen of it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, that static sound is because I have Draco Invictus mod, Streamer's Friend. It turns off in-game radios as long as they're not added by rods, or mods, rather. There's the XO1 suit. And strangely enough, it's missing a right arm and right leg.
Right minds to build a place like this.
Now, if you're not careful,
Want me to take a crack at that
you
terminal?
use that terminal, those two wake up. But we're just here for that magazine I just got. And to look for technical documents. Mostly because I screwed up and took the quest looking to look for technical documents. But that activates the elevator, so once you're done, you can have the elevator to go back up with. I'm not afraid of stairs. You know, Zero Dawn is already on my wish list. I'm going to add Forbidden West to my wish list once it's available for us Steam users. I know that it's currently exclusive to PlayStation. But Hopefully it'll come to us on Forbidden West on Steam, because oh my god, that game is so beautiful. Ribcage and pelvis in a footlocker. Dude, what were they doing here? Oh, the old 3-floor thing. I didn't do the 3-floor one. I did the 2-floor one, and I did the 1-floor footprint one. That Lost Ranger did one where you could go up as tall as you wanted, but you had to be on a 1-floor footprint. And I did that one as a guard tower. By the way, if you're doing the service rifle mod quest, loot, pick, and 6 smoking barrels, one of them will be in here once you find the mailman.
We're sucking down a lot of rads sticking around here.
Yeah, I don't doubt that it's going to take time, but I'm really looking forward to it. Take a quick look at the map. We are running down the western edge of the map towards the crater. Use those hidden brackets if you can to decide whether or not you're being seen by things. Stuff like stingwings, bloat flies, they're not a big deal to you in power armor. Even death claws aren't a big deal to you, especially if you're in a, like I am right here, I'm in a T60 suit of power armor because the Brotherhood gave it to me. Scorpions do a lot of damage and poison you. So don't worry about ghouls and insects. Worry about scorpions, mole rats that'll come up from anywhere. You'll kill them in one shot, but they'll pop up and hit you before you kill them in one shot. You know, I'm glad to hear that, Gold Dragon. I didn't know if Sony's studios were getting better at PC ports. They were known, let's say, for how bad their ports were. So it's good to hear that they've gotten a good studio together. I just want Sony to stop trying to make everything proprietary. There's no reason you can't have all the mods that I use in PlayStation, other than Sony doesn't want to let the mods I use in. I understand their fear. They saw Nintendo get decimated.
The world will see Atom's glory again.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
You're not going to divide me.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come to merge with Atom? To be split in his infinite glory? Or do you seek to tear down his followers?
Sony buying Bungie was huge.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
He has sought refuge with Atom. I would know more before I tell you where he is. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Atom. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil
Mark,
has caused
sorry
some
you couldn't
concern.
stay. Thanks
Some
for coming
his
in.
presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Thanks. I'm going to take your magazine too, by the way.
There we go.
Battles are won with fists. Wars with wits.
Alright, we know he's that way, but we have to go out of the crater where we can, which I think Bethesda kind of designed this so that you're always going to be approaching the Deathclaw from a certain direction. I am perfectly happy to do the hop, skip, and jump. To get up out of the crater from a direction they didn't intend, if for no other purpose than to approach the Deathclaw outside the cave from a direction they didn't want me to. I've even found at certain points that I've reached the cave. I'm not familiar with the decrepit factory.
Not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
But I've snuck up on the cave and found the Deathclaw asleep in the past. So if I can sneak up on that Deathclaw, I will. Because getting the first shot on him could be the difference between killing him outright and taking a few hits from him. We're real close. there he is, sound asleep. The shot in the tail didn't help much.
What else you got?
You gotta chase him all the way back to fucking Somerville, Nick?
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. Where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
It doesn't matter. What does is what you know about the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no.
I do too, Beezer. I think it would be awesome if instead of Strong you got Virgil as a companion. And his quest line after he became a companion could lead you to a cure.
Get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand.
Commonly referred by who?
But it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute. Remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a
They could have done a
connection
great
to the
multi-stage
relay
quest
Institute.
where
It's
he
embedded
did
in a
research
chip in their heads.
and he sent you to different
Need that
hospitals
chip. But to get it,
to get the
you'll
cure.
have to find a courser. Now I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie. The odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Welcome back, GD.
Ugh, what the hell aroma is that?
Protect and serve.
Excellent.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp.
Good luck finding a courser chip.
Okay. Let's get our butts out of here. As we finish the quest to find Virgil, I'm going to take us back up to Sanctuary, where I can dump my power armor. Because it's about as stealthy as a battleship. And it is 8:30 my time, which 2.5 hours on this stream. And I'm kind of late for supper tonight. I put it off tonight, and I'm starting to feel it. So I'm going to go and eat supper before I have to go walk the pupperonis. So I think that we've gotten a good bit of the work done by going and getting Virgil out of the way. We'll dump a bunch of stuff here. True, Super Mutants' lifespan hasn't been addressed that I'm aware of. I'd like to say they live the same as most humans. Very hard to tell. Where is Nick? Because I gave him a bunch of stuff to hold. Nick. There you go.
Hey. Go ahead. Here's what I've got.
Whoa! Nick.
Hey. What?
Where's your fedora? There it is. Put that back on. You look stupid without that.
The plan.
I'm gonna need to give him a better weapon. Nick's worn fedora is what he's supposed to be wearing. Nick, come here.
Do something. Something for you?
So let's save that. It's not just age that makes super mutants into behemoths, but yes, all behemoths are older that I'm aware of. Maybe that's what I'll need to do at some point as a side video for one of my uploads, is go into a deep dive onto super mutants in the FEV, because it is an interesting subject and I think that people would enjoy it. I'm gonna have to grab some footage of super mutants, but it's worth doing. So I'll take a look at that and see what I can put together. Exactly. Harold lived for a long time, but the FEV itself does not necessarily equate to a long life. So it's kind of hard to figure out why Harold lived that long. Other than his mutation may have been... His mutation was very different from most super mutants. So it may have had something to do with it. The FEV is a pre-war virus. It is most likely the result of the attempt to find a cure for the blue flu, which in itself may have been a U.S. bioweapon prior to the war that Chinese saboteurs released into the country. There's a lot of lore behind it, and I think that that might be a project to try and get done by the end of summer, is to get some footage of Super Mutants and some other relevant data and put together a script to present that information. Beezer, the FEV chambers that we see in game are really just the tip of the iceberg. The Brotherhood of Steel actually exists because of the FEV. So there is a lot of deep lore about it. And a lot of other Fallout lore comes about because of it. But I'm going to thank everybody for staying with me for the 2.5 hours that we went and met Virgil and took care of a few side quests so that we can move forward on this playthrough where we are going to get all of the quote-unquote good factions to survive the final solution with the Institute. I hope everybody's doing well. Check in on friends and family. Make sure they're all doing well. Until Saturday for Skyrim, I'm Rob. This is ERP Games Channel. Have a great night, everybody.